Shadow of the Erdtree dropped like 3 days ago, and to my surprise, the complaints are already rolling in that it's too difficult. Steam reviews went from overwhelmingly positive, and it's now at mixed. I thought we liked this game because it was hard. That's kind of what it's known for. The FromSoft fans, we're having a good time, making memes about dying a lot. But there's a subset of people who always fall for this. This is basically Armored Core 6 all over again. FromSoft drops new content and everyone hops on it because it's the big thing to play right now and stream and make content and talk about it all over socials. And that FOMO kicks in for some people. They want to be part of the conversation and buy the game and then complain it's too hard and start asking for nerfs because it's too difficult for them to enjoy. It's 2024 and people have not come around to the mindset of, hey, maybe this game just isn't for me. You are not the target audience. It wasn't made for you in mind, and they are not changing it to appeal to you or a wider audience. Which is funny, because Elden Ring is the most accessible out of all the Souls games. But if you don't enjoy it because it's too hard, that's okay. You can just sit this one out. So many people I know love Escape from Tarkov, but I hate it. It's too hard. And I don't wish the game was easier, I accept it, it's just not for me, because the Tarkov players enjoy it the way it is. I'm sure Bandai have seen all the complaints because they even tweeted out today to use the new fragments that they put in the DLC, which helps with tanking damage against enemies, and this resource only works when you're in the DLC map. So this is basically them saying in corporate language to stop bitching and get good. They know it's hard because they made it that way. Go explore and level up. Miyazaki came out and said he's not turning down the difficulty because he'd rate the game, and I mean that makes sense because again the enemies are scaled to your level. The level 200 players I'm watching on stream are getting one hit killed. I'm level 160. I'm getting fucking destroyed by grunts if I get careless. Everybody's struggling, but it's a part of the game. Now, I don't like throwing the term skill issue around because I think it's overused and people just use it as a quick retort whenever you bring up actual problems with a game they like. But I think it's fair to use in this case. If you're complaining about the difficulty of this DLC, it's a literal skill issue. You're gonna have to get good, I'm afraid. Because there's tons of weapons and spells and enemies are dropping smithing stones everywhere, so you can level up different weapons faster. So I don't know, try switching your loadout or something and see what works. I died to that Black Gold Knight boss I don't know how many times. That nigga beat my ass for like an hour. I was losing it. I was trying different incantations and weapons, but in the end the key to winning was just having some fucking patience. The window to heal is so small when fighting some of these enemies. And you get killed in 2 hits, so you can't really make mistakes. I had to just be patient and wait for the openings to attack. But I beat him now, so I'm gonna go struggle with Renala or whatever her name is in the castle next. I beat 3 bosses so far. I like the new weapons, especially the light great sword and the claws. But I switched from my katana build to a great sword and faith build for the DLC, but I still switch weapons depending on what the boss is. So far I'm having a decent time. I say decent and not a good time because I hate the new scorpion spider enemies. They scared the shit out of me. I don't like them like at all. the hands in the carrier manner were bad enough, but these are over the top. I hate them. I wish they weren't in the game. But yeah, you can leave a comment. How are you liking the DLC if you own it? I'm loving the exploration though. Just like in the base game, exploring was one of my favorite things to do, and the new environments are they're pretty great. So yeah, I'm not really in a rush to beat this. I'm just taking my time exploring the map and enjoying the scenery, I guess. Well, as much as I can, because enemies attack you out of nowhere. You can't drop your guard, like kind of in the base game, because there's statues that look like enemies, so you gotta figure out which one is real, those like giant birds. So yeah, you gotta pay attention. But overall, the game is a lot more difficult, which made me realize pretty early on I gotta be more patient with every enemy I'm fighting, because the sites of grace are pretty spread out now, unlike the base game, so it's a lot more punishing when you die. I lost like 100,000 runes in a dungeon that I was stuck in for like 30 minutes. Their approach to difficulty is not what I was expecting. I thought they'd just like throw a lot more bosses with those bullshit move types like in Millennia's fight. And that was it. But no, scaling the damage to player means that you don't really get a break because anything can easily kill you at all times. So yeah, DLC is pretty hard. But if you don't own Elden Ring, do not buy this game thinking that you could speedrun it and then hop into DLC like how I've seen some people tweeting that they were gonna do. The main game is about 70 hours, and you have to kill a very specific boss to get access to the DLC, and he's not easy to beat for first timers. Also, he's very late in the game. So even if you do beat the game, the DLC requires you to be at level, like, I think 150 minimum to even survive, which means you gotta do some grinding. So yeah, this game is a huge time investment. If you don't plan to put hours into this game, don't buy it. If you get pissed off and you die a lot, definitely don't buy it. If you don't have the determination to keep trying over and over and over again till you succeed, then this game is not for you. And again, that's okay. Just sit this one out and go play something else. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. So closing statements, I don't know, skill issue. Get good, I guess.